you some damage.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Gameshardamus here, bringing you another taste of Crysis 2. Quite a fun game. Pretty much been all I've been playing in the last few days, and it seems like you guys have been enjoying it. So I thought I'd bring a little bit more since I had a bunch of recordings of it. I promise I'll bring Homefront soon, since that's the other game you guys wanted to check out. That'll probably be my next gameplay. But I have to admit, after playing Crysis, I went back and played Homefront for a little bit, and I thought that game was pretty fun when it came out, but it seems a little slow and boring now in comparison to Crysis. Because when you're sprinting around that game, you're like, yay, that's about as fast as I walk in Crysis. And the Crysis is just way more advanced in the gameplay. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you guys a video to kind of just point out a little more tips, a little more philosophy behind this game, and how to approach situations. I have some other flawless gameplays, but I wanted to bring you something where it's still a good gameplay, but I died a few times in it and made some silly mistakes that I think other people probably make, and I just wanted to demonstrate what not to do. And I should point out right there, if you saw, that guy was marked. He was kind of highlighted in red, and just like in Bad Company 2, you can spot people in this game. So if you press up on the directional pad, you'll pull up your visor, and if you go over targets or enemies, you can spot them. So anyway, here's mistake number one. I forgot to reload while switching my powers between the last enemy and this guy, and I had the drop on him. And instead of switching to my secondary, I tried to reload. Probably because I was trying the fast reload perk and kind of got used to that speed. But but always in that situation, even if you do have you know, like fast reload or that kind of thing equipped, you should always switch to your secondary. Especially if you kind of have the jump on the guy, you've already done damage to him. You really only need a few more shots or a melee to really finish him off. But since I was too far away from him, you know, you have to switch to your secondary. Peekaboo. That guy was marked there. If you saw, he was kind of highlighted in red. I must say I really love just kind of being cloaked and dropping in on people from above. That's quite entertaining in this game. So anyway, yeah, spotting people is definitely a huge bonus. Here's another funny little move. I get this guy. I look in my my little map. I see some guys chasing me. Luckily, I cut the corner and broke his line of vision with me cloaked, and cut the right way, and he went the other way, so got the best of him there. Sorry, bitch. So anyway, here's mistake number two. This guy's coming up on my left. You know, I see him just huddled down there, and I had already started shooting at the guy on the right because I thought that would be an easy kill because his back was turned to me, but in that scenario, always turn to the person who is looking at you or is about to engage or is firing at you. In this game, once you start getting shot, you cannot run or move very fast. You're kind of stuck. So you really either need to break that line of fire or engage that target. You really only have those two choices. So in that scenario, always try to take on the guy who's looking at you, because hopefully you can take him and then take on the target you were originally chasing and survive the encounter. So definitely keep that in mind. So I hope for those of you who did pick up this game, you've been enjoying it as much as I have. I know some people were discouraged because it is quite complicated with all the powers and everything you have to be maintaining. But I promise if you get used to the levels and used to the gameplay and level up a few things, this game is really fun and very rewarding with all the kills. And because it is difficult, there's a lot of skill there and a lot of room to grow. And for infantry on infantry first-person shooter battles, it definitely is the most you know, advanced first-person shooter. And I feel like if you can master this game, you can really go back to any first-person shooter and kick some ass. Here's a good scene. I drop in a laser little orbital strike, and these guys are on the roof like, oh shit! Sorry guys, can't get away from that orbital. And another thing to keep in mind about the orbital, if the enemy team you know, is going for one, you know, or has one, you really have to be aware of sticking close to your teammates, because if you're around a couple teammates, you can guarantee that you are a pretty prime target. So be aware of that. And speaking of teammates, you know, a lot of people try to lone wolf it in this game because it is very fast paced and with all the powers and cloaking. But I recommend, sticking with teammates because it's really hard to, try to take you guys down if you have multiple teammates around. At least somebody can clean up. So here's the last mistake of the day. I killed this guy. This other guy is in front of me. He saw me. He's kind of waiting for me to make my move. And I tried to engage him one-on-one, like hoping I could just like maybe take a quick headshot or something like that. But that is never a good thing to do in this game. At short to medium range, one-on-one, quick engage like that, especially if you have an assault rifle or a handgun or a submachine gun, because you never know if they have a shotgun or a heavy machine gun, and in that scenario, you will pretty much always lose that battle. So just relocate. That's kind of a good theme for this game, is just, relocate all the time and just engage people one at a time. This game is a really big balance between being very aggressive and fast-paced and then very patient at times, and making your move. And if you can find that rhythm, you will do very well. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll be back soon. Take care.